Moshi Moshi, everyone. I am extremely excited you're here because this is going to be a special review. I'm going to be reviewing an episode of Transformers. But before we get this thing started,
Whoa! Now that's better. Let's get into talk about Transformers, shall we?
Routine patrols, fought battles and chases. Years later, awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission.
So, since I'm going to be talking about Transformers Rescue Bots, let's start off with a brief history of the show. Rescue Bots started off in 2012. It was a Transformers show targeted towards a younger audience. It ran alongside Transformers Prime. The two shows are actually in the same universe, just one focusing on the war between Autobots and Decepticons, while the other one focuses on four rescue bots learning about Earth and serving alongside a family of heroes. The show at first was actually seen with a lot of skepticism, fans fearing that this was going to be a GoBots reboot. But with the sneak peek in 2011, the show turned into one of promise. And now, Transformers Rescue Bots has a wide fan base and is on its tail end of Season 3, with Season 4 following soon. So now, let's talk about the new episode titled, I Have Heard the Robots Singing, which means this episode was a musical. First of all, I want to note that this has never been done with any Transformers series I've seen. Second of all, they pulled this off pretty freaking well. It starts off with an average day of Griffin Rock. Except everyone is gathered at Town Hall. You see, Marilewski has decided to hold auditions for Griffin Rock Idol. Doc Green had decided to make a certain device that keeps the singer on perfect pitch and key, but his daughter Frankie Green and Cody Burns both point out that it would be cheating using a machine like that, and cheating is bad. So he decides to go put it back in his van, but before he could go take it back to his lab, a certain character named Priscilla Pinch, a daughter of a wealthy businesswoman who was shown to be a villain before, decides she's going to take it. But she can't figure how to make the device work, so she abandons it in the news anchor van owned by Mr. Huxley. Mr. Huxley. The names, there are a lot of them that sound similar.
This is Huxley Prescott giving you an eyeful from my tower high above City Hall.
Anyways, so the van accidentally gets crashed into a fire hydrant, which causes the machine to activate and it to be broadcasted all over town. Then this.
I think I'll be okay.
Heat wave you and Boulder move the van. Did I just sing that? Okay, Dawn, step out of your sedan. Kate, why are you singing? Whoa, me too.
I thought I'd seen everything in Griffin Rock, but
This is new. This is
Beautiful, isn't it? Then it gets better. The rescue bots just so had to give a presentation that day to High Tide, one of their former trainers, two recruits that they had to train, Salvage, and Blur, and also three new bots that we've never seen before and obviously haven't scanned a vehicle for me yet.
Hey, everybody! Been a change of plan. Optimus.
Perhaps some foreshadowing for season 4. Optimus Prime was supposed to be at the presentation, but turns out he couldn't make it, so they end up recording the presentation. Oh, wonderful timing, right?
Wait, let me get this straight. You can't not sing? Whoa, I knew that time was weird, but...
Of course, the lesson gets interrupted when Huxley turns up the volume and everything starts to shake.
I'll boost this baby signal till they hear me in Australia. Welcome to my new segment, the news at noon. All the news that's fit to croon. In continuing developments, I'm still singing.
Of course, I think Graham explains this better.
The waves produced by Doc's device that make us sing this way cause vibration subatomically, putting molecules in play, which makes surrounding neutrons all expand.
Bro, even when you sing this stuff, I still don't understand.
Yes, then we get the classic Speed Racer reference-ish.
What else would you expect? We're boss.
Roll to the rescue.
Map shows the emergencies in the order that they call. They seem to form a trail that leads straight to City Hall.
Thanks, Cody. Roll to the rescue. Roll to the rescue, boss.
Then, after the bots save the day, while singing their theme song, may I add,
Rescue bots when you have friends like rescue bots. Rescue bots. Roll to the rescue.
Saving lives, priority that's number one. Saving lives, first to respond and last to run.
Rescue bots.
Chase, shore up the building.
Rescue bots.
Heat wave, lend a hand here.
Rescue bots. Blades protect the humans. Rescue bots.
Boulder, make that path clear.
they find the machine and they finally stop singing. Sad though, I really like them singing. When they realize that Priscilla French was the one who stole it in the first place, well, let's just say she ends up getting her comeuppance.
Tells me Priscilla just might get her comeuppance.
It's all about me, me, me.
And then, of course, Frankie finally gets her time to shine and sings. Now, we've seen Frankie sing before in Season 1, Episode 23, at the end when she makes a little music video. Her voice has definitely matured over the time, and her singing was far better, and we thought she was good at first. And now she became Griffin Rock Idol, which, again, foreshadowing for Season 4. The episode was fun and funny. It hit all the musical styles that it could, and I was pleasantly surprised on how many of the cast could actually sing. Though it could be predictable at times, it wasn't bad enough to actually ruin the episode. This is an episode that you could watch over and over and enjoy it every time. It's not really meant to have a moral or a lesson this time, but it was just one to have fun and laugh at. I know a lot of you don't watch Rescue Bots, but it's a show that I would really recommend. A show that the whole family could actually watch together and the parents won't be pulling their hair out. And if you do end up watching it, tell me what you thought. I would love to hear from you. I'm Kuso-ka, signing off for now. Wow.
Routine patrols, 4 bots and stasis. Years later, awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was the